on besides? Okay, there we go. So what we're doing is we're starting a brand new like training. And it's kind of fun because it's like a kickoff for the new year. And if anyone didn't get the little packet that goes with it, I can send it to you and or tag you in our group, and you can take a look at it. And it's just nice because it comes with each of the people that are speaking are national sales directors, and so that means they have, I think it's 20 to 24 sales directors underneath them and their teams. So like they know what they're doing. And then the one that's speaking today, she retires this month, and she's been with Mary Kay for a long time now. So she's amazing, and she's out of Wisconsin. So anyway, just comes with this nice little packet. Oh, did you say something, Karen Lee?
It just popped up. I don't know. It's been searching and it just found it.
Oh, your Excel?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
you just needed to jump on here. That's what it
Yes.
is.
Needed to.
I'm so glad to hear that. Oh, what a relief. Okay, save that or do something. Okay. Oh man. All right. So what's kind of nice about this is it just has like a little notes section. So we'll listen to this gal talk. I think it's about 10 minutes. And then you'll just kind of get some ideas. And she just shares some practical things you can do with your business. And I love that because she's been doing it a long time. So I will go ahead and, oh, here comes Jennifer. Yay, this is so fun to see everybody. I will go share my screen, and then if you can't hear her speaking, would you let me know? Um,
Mhm.
okay, I think I've got it figured out, so it'll work. Oh, here comes Erin. Yay. Wow, this is great. Okay, hopefully I'm admitting everybody. Oh, and we got another iPhone. Oh, wait, maybe that's everybody. Okay, we'll try that and see. Okay, I will find the share screen thingamajigger. And hi, Erin. Welcome. Thank you for
Hi.
hopping in. So glad to have you. We're just going to listen to a gal share some ideas. Where did my share go? Oh, here we go. Okay, there we go. So now I will share the screen. Now, all of this information that you see here, this is called boards. We also have this in our group, and you have access to it. It's free for, I guess they call it for the first board. So this one right here is our Crowning Lovelies board. And I have all kinds of stuff in here. So this is like a Google Drive with everything from the Boss Babe stuff. So you can pull it up. So we'll see. Let's see if I can do this to show you. Come on. Okay, so the lady we're hearing from today is this gal right here, Lisa Madson. And then it comes with like a packet. So this is the packet we're looking at. So if you did print it out, that's fine. If not, feel free just to listen or take notes or whatever you want to do. I'll just keep on coming down here a little ways. Um, okay, so this is the page here. And then if you happen to have your, let's see here, I might just put maybe mute one person just so that we don't have any feedback in the middle here. So just a second if I could figure out. There we go. Okay. So here's where I'm taking notes. Here is just in this spot right here where it says your boss babe NSD, where with her it's time story for the week, and then Lisa Madson. So you can take notes if you like. She'll tell you what it was time for her to do. How did she get into immediate action? How her story inspires you, your biggest takeaway, and some key things to remember. So if we have time to chat through some of those at the end, we can do that, okay? So let me get the video pulled up so we can listen and be inspired. Or at least I was today when I listened. So, all right. Oh, here she comes, and we'll probably get a commercial first. Ghirardelli caramel and chocolate. Oh, that's just cruel. Together. Watson to your SpongeBob to your Patrick. The bestie to your spa baby. Okay, I don't even know what's happening. Kind of a funny commercial, but
Babes, this is Senior National Sales Director Emeritus.
I'm
Wow.
sorry.
Still surreal to say. Lisa Madson is my name. I'm recording this in December, but by the time you hear this, I will officially be retired.
Okay, can you hear her?
Turn it up just a little bit.
Okay. Sorry, I was just laughing. So oh, that's a good view. Okay. All right. And here we go.
And I have to tell you, I never thought this day would really come. I signed up at 26 years old, and now I'm 65 and a half. I grew up in this business, you guys. Mary Kay shaped my entire life. So when I think about this, It's Time series, I smile because I know that those words really mean it's time. It's time to stop waiting. It's time to stop wondering. It's time to stop procrastinating. It's time to take action on the dream in your heart.
Oh, what did I do?
And my
So sorry. Come back here, lady.
story is proof that the moment you decide it's time, everything changes. When I look back on my journey, one thing stands out. I got into action immediately. On day one, the day I signed my independent beauty consultant agreement, my sales director told me to get 5 bookings. So I got 5 bookings. Then she said, get 8. So I got 8. Then she said, get 12. So I got 12. Then she said, that's awesome. Now get 15. And I remember looking at her like, are you kidding me? I only have 2 sisters and I already made one of them book 2. But here's the truth. Action creates confidence. Action builds courage. Action produces results. And from those 12 bookings, because I learned how to get my bookings from my bookings, I held 102 parties my very first year.
Wow.
Not because I was good. It's because I was consistent. And that consistency gave me confidence. The 5 things I did consistently are: number 1, I booked. Number 2, I coached. Number 3, I sold. Number 4, I rebooked. And number 5, I team built. Every party, every week, every month. It wasn't glamorous. It wasn't complicated. It was simply consistent. In November of 1987, just 1 year after I began my career, I earned the use of my first Mary Kay career car. And then something interesting happened. I stopped recruiting. I didn't have a new goal. And I started thinking. I started analyzing. I didn't want to bother anyone. I didn't fully understand the big picture of what Mary Kay could do for someone else. I was more worried about what people thought of me than what this opportunity could mean for them. My sales director stepped in and said something that changed the entire trajectory of my life. She said, Lisa, you need a new goal. She told me I needed to become a sales director. I had every excuse ready to go. I can't. I'm pregnant. I'm due in March. This was January. It's not good timing. I'm not ready. But she knew. She knew if I didn't get into motion again, I would go backward instead of forward. So I submitted my letter in January to become a sales director. January, February, March. The baby was due in March. Terrible timing? Absolutely. But timing doesn't create success. Action does. And because I worked full circle, booking, coaching, selling, rebooking, and team building, I became a sales director on May 1st. Was it easy? There'd be a no. I had a problematic pregnancy and was on bed rest the last 2 weeks before my son was born. Since I got all my parties from my parties and my bookings from my bookings and my team members from my parties, it really slowed me down. But I didn't give up. My phone worked and so did my mouth. So I called people. I had Kyle on a Saturday and I was back at my Monday night meeting 9 days later with guests. We finished on May 1st. So baby Kyle went to a lot of interviews with me and he helped me to team build because they thought it was pretty cool that I could do this with my baby. Fast forward 10 months. It's January 1989. I remembered something important. The January before, I had 10 parties on my books when I went into DIQ, and I knew that's why I moved so fast. So I told my new unit of 10 months to get 10 parties on their books for the month of January. And to help them do that, I even suggested that they offer a hostess special, 10% off for the entire year of 1989 if she would hold a party and bring some friends. Ladies, it worked. My date book filled, my team's date book filled, and momentum exploded. And because of that explosive January, my brand new unit, only 10 months old, became the number 4 unit in the Ruby seminar. People looking at the Applause magazine were thinking, who is Lisa Madson? I've never heard of her. That's what happens when you combine urgency, bookings, consistency, and a clear January strategy. Some of you might think, well, I don't want to give away 10% off for the year. Ladies, listen. If she buys $200 from you all year long, that's $20 in free product. If she buys $1,000 all year long, she saves $100 retail.
Oh my. I'm telling you.
And you can adjust the percentage if you want to, but you need new people. You need to meet new people. So if you get a hostess to hold the party and bring people, that will help you to do that. You get new customers because you offered a discount. You get new bookings because you offered a discount, and you get new team members. And team members equal commissions. Commissions equal growth, and growth equals choices. You can even do it if you want 15% off for the first 15 days of January and 10% off for the last 16 days. Create the urgency. Create the urgency. Kit and commit. Some of you have heard this. Booking 8 parties in a 2-week period. This kit and commit challenge ties beautifully into the strategy of what I'm talking about right now. Some of the national sales directors were at a national sales director meeting, and I want to just shout out to Kim McClure, Heidi Gelzer, Kristen Sharp, Brittany Jenks, and Julia Monday Garner. They are the ones that came up with kit and commit. Consultants were booking 8 parties in a 2-week period to hold by December 15th. It's really the old perfect start that Mary Kay Ash taught us. What's old is new. So I'm challenging you to book a minimum of 8 parties in a 2-week period. And if you want explosive growth, go ahead and book 10 or even 12. But don't just write the goal. Put a highlighter block around the specific times in your calendar that you can hold the parties. Create the space and then fill the space. And when those parties hold early in the month, rebook for the second half of January. You will amaze yourself. Courage isn't the absence of fear. Let's talk about fear. I had fear every step of the way. Fear of getting the first 5 bookings. Fear of asking the bookings from bookings. Fear of doing my first parties. Fear of becoming a sales director while pregnant. Fear of stretching into every new level that I achieved on the career path. But here's what I learned. Courage isn't the absence of fear. Courage is moving forward, even with the fear. If I had waited to feel brave, I would still be sitting there with my unopened inventory covered in hives, because that's what happened when my inventory arrived when I was a brand new consultant. I would have been sitting there wondering if I could succeed. You build courage by doing the things you're afraid of. This is your it's time moment. If I could go from a nervous, insecure 26-year-old hoping to make $70 a week to lead a world-class national area, to retiring with over 17 millions in commissions throughout my 39-year journey, then what's possible for you? Your miracle year doesn't start with certainty. It starts with a decision. It's time. It's time to believe. It's time to move. It's time to say yes. It's time to go for it. It's time to book the parties. It's time to take the action. It's time to step into the dream God placed in your heart. You are one decision away from a completely different year and maybe even a completely different life. Don't wait for courage. Don't wait for perfect. Just decide, because God already equipped you. Now it's time to move. It's time. May God bless you. May God bless every effort you make. And may He multiply your courage, your joy, and your results. Dream big, work hard, and enjoy every moment of your journey, because 2026, it's your time. Thank you.
All right. There we have it. Well, she's a lot of fun to listen to, I'd say. I was thinking I'd put in a commercial here. Oh, hi, Dewey.
Yes, there's Dewey.
Hi there, buddy. Yeah, so I guess we could just go through and see what if you took any notes. She kind of talks pretty fast, so I'll have you can take a look at this afterwards if you want to, or anytime. And I had to hit pause a few times as I was listening because there are so many good nuggets that she had in here. Like you build courage by doing the things you're afraid of, and action produces results. Action builds courage. Action creates confidence. So get into action right away. Like, wow.
And action creates success.
Yes, absolutely.
I missed the 5 things that she said. She booked, she coached, she sold, she rebooked, and the 5th one was what?
Team building.
Team building. Got it.
Yes, very good. Yes. Which is, speaking of commercials, tomorrow evening, if you're interested in joining us, we do have a team building event. I put it in the chat and kind of blown up your phones probably with it. So if you need the information, let me know. But yeah, we'll have a team building event, and consultants can win $100 just for being on and typing your name in the chat and saying, I'm so and so, and I'm a consultant. And then if you have guests on, they will type in that you are their consultant. So be kind of fun. I'm excited. It's at the same time. And I think last time it was roughly 40 minutes. So she goes quick, which is nice. Oh, that's okay. You're good. Oh, you mean with the typing your name? Don't worry about that. That's fine. You can always just do that tomorrow evening. So you're good. Not a problem. And I can show you if you need help on that, Karen. All right, cool. What else did you think was inspiring or an idea you might try?
I think always have a goal. She said she always had a goal, and when goal was achieved, she went for another goal.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
she goal
Right.
in mind.
right.
She needed a new goal.
I liked how her director started her off with 5, and then she incrementally just kept going up. And she's like, "Oh, I didn't know there was any other way to do this. So okay, I'll just keep going." That's cool.
That's a lot of parties in 8 days.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, and I think that the one with this that's in the packet here about the kit and commit, that sometimes parties get canceled and things like that are postponed. So that's why they say to see if you can book 8 so that at least you'll have 5 of them, because then you're not quite so bummed whenever the one party doesn't hold, or the one hostess doesn't invite any friends and doesn't show up and is just kind of sitting there. So then, yeah, you feel like, okay, I'm not at a loss for everything. So
Mhm.
kind of the thought there. I also liked about how she talked about consistency. It wasn't about having the biggest parties or having the most parties. It was about just showing up each day. And honestly, that's the biggest help for my business too, is even when I can only work for like 15 minutes a day or 20 minutes a day, I was still showing up each of those days to at least try to check in with the customer or try to find a new customer or just to build a relationship with people so that I might possibly have customers in the future. And that has really helped blossom. Now, I'm not saying that everything's all roses all the time, but you'll be blessed through your efforts by doing that. So, yeah. I like the part too about her idea to, and I've seen a few of you actually are trying this where you're giving a discount to your hostess for the entire year if they hold the party and have some guests at the party. Is anyone trying that here? Georgie? Okay, what are you doing?
I'm doing 20% off if they schedule it or if they book it the first 2 weeks of January.
Oh, nice. And then in January, if they book the party, and then does it need to be held in January?
No, it needs to be held in January or February.
January or February. Okay, nice. Okay, she is getting in the shower. Okay, sounds good. All right. So yeah, that's kind of a fun way to go with that, where it gives them a reason to come back to you too, because that discount is nice. And sometimes when you get a discount, you realize, well, I kind of like the 50% off discount. So why not join your team? That's where some of our best hostesses come from and teammates come from, is from being a hostess first. So yeah, very cool. So if you take a look on the next page, I can share my screen real quick here because it's about that time. And I try to hold to it so I don't keep everybody. What? Okay, I will find. Wow, there she is. Okay. You're going to get all the commentary here. Okay, so if we go to this next page, here are some examples of for the tracking for the week of this week. And you can write down an IPA is an, what is that called? I can't even think. Income producing activity. So down below, you'll see some examples of how you can produce income. Like right now with the letter J, you can all put that in there. You are here at the unit meeting. So give yourself a thumbs up on that.
Are we week one?
Yeah, we are at week 1. So you can put a J in there, like in that little box. And yeah, and so depending on what it is that you're working on, if you complete 5 to 10 of those each week, you'll start to see that, hey, I'm a Ruby Star consultant, and you get to pick out some pretty fun prizes at the end of each quarter. So, and these are all different ways you can do that. And we'll be giving more suggestions throughout the next few weeks because I think this goes through the 23rd. So anyway, I will stop my share for now. But if anyone needs the information from this, just let me know afterwards or now. I'm happy to send it your way just so you can kind of get some ideas. Anybody need, I suppose, and it depends what you want to do with your business too, because I know some of us just want to, we're just getting started and we're not quite sure what we want to do. And by the way, Karen R., you have an order already, a Google form order. So congratulations. It's with Pam and she's still looking. We just started the party on Monday. And so then we're using like a little Google form. I think most of us have seen it, just so that they can fill it out. So when it pops up, I send it to you right away and you can kind of take a look. So that's exciting. So congratulations. Yay.
Yay.
We'll take all the wins, right? Awesome. Okay, any questions before I let you go? Next week's going to be similar format. And her name is Devon Mao. I actually met her last year in January. She lived about a few miles away from my grandparents in a very small town in Nebraska. And she's a really sweet gal. So it's a small world to get to meet her. All right. Yay, Karen R. Yeah, awesome. Okay, cool. Well, I will end the recording here. And then throughout the week, if you need any guidance or assistance,